Have you ever questioned the nature of the self? What if everything you believed about your identity was just an illusion? Welcome to a space where we dare to question, to explore, to unravel. Today, we dive into the profound concept of Anatta, also known as no-self, a principle that challenges our deeply ingrained beliefs about who we are. Imagine for a moment a world where identity isn't fixed, where the self is not an unchanging entity, but a constantly evolving process. This is the world of Anatta. As we embark on this journey, we'll navigate the complexities of identity, peel back layers of illusion, and delve into the teachings that invite us to let go of ego and embrace liberation. Through wisdom and practical insights, we'll explore how this understanding can free us from suffering and lead us toward true peace. So, are you ready to challenge your perceptions and see beyond the illusion? Join us as we journey into the profound concept of Anatta, or no-self. With Urbanthrust as your guide, we'll navigate the complexities of identity and uncover the truth hidden within. This journey is not a tour, but an exploration into the depths of who you are, and more importantly, who you are not. It's about peeling back the layers of the self, the layers of illusion that we've wrapped ourselves in, and revealing the essence beneath. Urbanthrust is here to provide you with the teachings and wisdom that will illuminate this path. We've gathered insights from centuries of spiritual traditions, cutting-edge psychology, and the lived experiences of countless individuals who've walked this path before you. This wisdom is your compass, your guiding light in the sometimes confusing landscape of self-discovery. So, as we delve into the teachings of Anatta, remember, it's not about finding a new identity or a better self. It's about realizing that the self is an illusion, and discover how letting go of the ego can lead to profound liberation. Anatta teaches us that the self is not a fixed entity, but a constantly changing process. This concept, deeply rooted in the philosophical teachings of the East, challenges our conventional understanding of identity. It suggests that there is no singular, unchanging I, but rather a fluid and ever-changing process of becoming. Think of the self as a river. A river is never the same from one moment to the next. It's constantly flowing, changing, reshaping itself, yet we still call it by the same name. We still identify it as the same river. In much the same way, our self is a stream of consciousness, a sequence of thoughts, feelings, perceptions, and experiences that are constantly changing. We tend to cling to a fixed idea of who we are, based on our past experiences, our roles, our desires, and our fears. We build a narrative around these elements, creating a sense of self that feels solid and enduring. Yet, upon closer examination, we find that these elements are transient, subject to change, and ultimately, not who we truly are. The concept of Anatta invites us to let go of these illusions. It encourages us to see beyond the narrative and recognize the impermanence of our identities. This doesn't mean that we lose our sense of self or become disconnected from the world. On the contrary, it allows us to engage with life more fully, more authentically. By embracing the constant change of self, we free ourselves from the confines of a fixed identity. We liberate ourselves from the fear of change, from the pain of clinging to what is impermanent. We open ourselves up to the full spectrum of human experience, embracing each moment as it comes, without attachment or aversion. This understanding can be transformative, leading to a profound sense of peace and liberation. It allows us to navigate the complexities of life with greater ease, resilience, and compassion. It invites us to live in the present, to engage with the world from a place of authenticity and openness. By understanding the impermanent nature of identity, we can free ourselves from suffering and find true peace. Through mindfulness practices, meditation, and self-inquiry, the journey towards understanding Anatta, or no-self, begins. These are not just mere practices, but tools that allow us to peel back the layers of our illusions, to see beyond the superficial self we often identify with. In mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment, recognizing their transient nature. We realize that they come and go, just as everything else in the world. This observation helps us understand that our identity is not tied to these fluctuating experiences. Meditation, on the other hand, allows us to delve deeper into this realization. By focusing on our breath, a mantra, or simply the present moment, we gradually find ourselves detached from the incessant chatter of the mind. This detachment provides a clear window into the impermanent nature of our thoughts and emotions. We see that they are not us, they do not define us. Self-inquiry, the process of questioning and investigating our beliefs and assumptions about ourselves, further illuminates the path towards Anatta. By asking questions like, "Who am I?" or "What is the self?" we challenge the deeply ingrained notions of personal identity. This process may not be easy, but it is undoubtedly transformative. It opens us up to the possibility of an identity that is not confined by the ego's boundaries. The benefits of these practices go far beyond intellectual understanding. They have the potential to bring about a profound shift in our perception, a liberation from the constraints of a self-centered existence. We find ourselves more open, more compassionate, and deeply connected with others and the world around us. Moreover, this journey towards Anatta is not a solitary one. It is shared by countless seekers who have walked this path before us, and those who will walk it after us. It is a journey that weaves us into the tapestry of life, reminding us of our shared humanity and interconnectedness. Through these practices, we can transcend the limitations of the ego and experience a deeper sense of connection with the world around us. As we conclude our exploration of Anatta, I invite you to subscribe to Urbanthrust. Like a ship on the vast ocean of human understanding, we sail together, navigating the complexities of identity and the enigmatic concept of no self. But remember, the journey does not end here. In fact, it has only just begun. By subscribing to Urbanthrust, you're not just joining a channel, you're becoming part of a community. A community of seekers, thinkers, and dreamers, all united in our quest for truth and enlightenment. Together we'll continue to delve deeper, unraveling the mysteries that lie within and beyond us. The teachings of Anatta have shown us that our identity is not fixed, but a fluid and ever-changing process. With this understanding, we can move towards a life free from suffering, filled with profound liberation and peace. Are you ready to uncover the truth behind the illusion of self?